King Noble Black Supremacy. And with this particular video, I want to talk about savage materialism. And I want to blame savage materialism for the murder of XXX. And I also want to blame savage materialism on the assault on Rich Kid, the brutal assault on Rich Kid. What we're seeing within our community is savage materialism. That we are sacrificing our lives for materialism, for the pursuit of materialism. And the people who are in pursuit of materialism, who are victims of brutality, are somewhat as responsible as those who brutalize them, because they don't understand how detrimental materialism is in this society. Clearly, as intelligent as Brother X was, he was unaware of how brutal the savage materialistic mindset is today. That as brilliant as he was, and as much as he was an evolving genius and positively influential figure, he was not aware of the savage materialistic mindset in this society, and that he attached his greatness to the pursuit of savage materialism that ended up in his demise. He was not murdered for his words, which are very valuable. He was not murdered for his music, very talented. He was not murdered for his social influence, very powerful. He was murdered over savage materialism. That Louis Vuitton bag, Gucci, Fendi, whatever, can cost you your life. Nobody cares about how valuable you are as a human being. Humanity is at the mercy of the savage materialists. They don't care who you are. They are zombies for these material objects, for these currency notes. Zombies. And they will shed your blood in broad daylight for a material object that is not even worth 0.0000001% of your human existence. But you have to know that before you flag the red flag of materialism as the matador of materialism before the raging bull of savage materialism. You have to know that it ain't worth it. What you call success materialistically, what you call value materialistically, can be your demise, can be your death, can lead to your assassination and execution. Petty material items that are nowhere near worth the amount that you paid for and have nowhere near the quality that is presented by a certain consensus reality. In so many words, it's just not worth it. In the world of savage materialism, it's dog eat dog. It don't matter. You got the money, I want it. You got it, it belongs to me. It's not about racism. It's not black on black. It's savage materialism. And when we wear these name brands and flash them, we're making the savage materialists drool. We're playing into the matrix of materialistic savagery. We're playing into it. With these name brands, Louis Vuitton, all that. We're playing into it. People are ready to kill over value that we validate with our life energy, to the point that through our validation can lead to our own execution. X was way more valuable than the money that he had on him, the car that he was driving, and the Louis Vuitton bag. So much more valuable. So much more music in him. So much more creativity. So much more ingenuity. So much more ambition and vision. But by him participating in the culture of savage materialism, he made a mistake to trade the longevity for the temporary pleasures and luxuries. He traded his future unconsciously, unbeknownstly, caught up in a trend, caught up in a savage materialistic paradigm, thinking that it's okay, this is what success is. Success was longevity, the fulfillment of his vision, his dreams. That's success. The articulation of his most innermost thoughts. Success. The contemplation of his self. Success. No. To many, I need that bag. Give me that bag. Let me get that bag. Money. Let me get that money. And they are so savage that it's for temporal satisfaction. Like the dude that killed X. You see some of the Instagram, him counting money. The day from the time X was murdered to the time that that individual, Derek Williams, I believe, was detained, was the most happiest days of Derek Williams' life. Like, that's all he needed. Like, he would throw away his whole life. That's how you can identify a savage materialist. He would throw away his whole life if he can just experience riches and material for 3 days. He would spend life in jail just for the excitement of those 3 to 4 days. And where's all this coming from? It's mind control. From the companies, from the corporations that produce this material and produce all this imagery to you and determine the value of existence and define what happiness is, what pleasure is, what a good time is. It's the corporations that have mind controlled people to turn them into savage materialists. They willing to die. To die for money. To die for the name brand, for the logos, for the chain. Material means everything to them, where they can't even see or don't even care about the brilliance or the intelligence or the bright future that you could see in the eyes of this black man X. He was totally clueless and oblivious, only interested in money. Only interested in money to be validated by zombies, savage materialistic zombies. that can now find a reason to appreciate him as a human being and see as him being somebody valuable and worth something because the material that he's acquired by hook or crook, the material he has acquired ruthlessly, it doesn't matter how you got it. You the man now. You the savage materialistic king for 4 days before you are detained for the brutal crimes of murder. Don't matter. You are a savage king for this moment. Our savage materialist king. Savage materialism is killing us. The savage materialist mindset is killing black people. It ain't just black on black crime. It ain't just Willie Lynch and we hate each other. It is savage materialism and poverty combined. Material and artificial depravity, an artificial sense of depravity has been engineered in the poor that makes them think that their dignity, their pride, and their self-esteem will be fulfilled on the path of the pursuit of savage materialism. Mix poverty with material depravity and propaganda, deep mind control propaganda, and you get this type of savage materialism. You get this murder, this brutality, this disregard for human life. You can't just blame Derek Williams. You just can't blame the people that attacked Rich Kid. X was on the same savage pursuit of materialism. He valued his success based on the same thing that the savage materialist wants. This is a fact. Same values at the end of the day. We need to give up the materialism. We need to fight against the materialism in our community. Fight the propaganda of the corporations. That's the only solution. It's materialism that killed X. The savage materialistic mindset that's not going to go away because you locked up Derek Williams. It's not going nowhere. It's not going nowhere. You're not addressing the root problem. And every rapper is playing that role in that problem. Their music, they're the Pied Piper of the savage materialists. Music to their ears. It's all about money. And it's all about the value. The value of the human being is based on how much material that they have. And to get that value, it doesn't matter if you disregard human life, humanity, or completely lack compassion. All rappers are responsible for the mindset of Derek Williams and the death of X. All the corporations that print these bags and labels and logos are responsible for the death of X. Everybody who judge someone not by the color of their skin or the content of their character, but the price of their bag and the weight of their necklace are responsible for the death of X and are part of the problem and are part of the perpetuation of the problem and the mental illness that has caused brutality, murder, and mayhem. The mental illness of the mind of the savage materialist. Our whole community is responsible for exalting materialism as the standard by way in which we judge or value existence or humanity. It has made us selfish, that we want material so bad that we would disregard human life, the value of human life, and the value of others, just so that we can shine for one moment in an illusionary world that is created by corporate propaganda and by puppets who spew out exactly what the corporations want to feed the masses of the people, to put them in an induced zombie state of savage materialism. King Noble Black Supremacy, signing out.